Hello Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Scorpio, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with all that being said, Scorpio, let's get started. How does Scorpio currently view this relationship? All right, let's see, Scorpio. So we have the Ace of Cups, we got the Two of Cups, and then we also have the Seven of Swords. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, possibly a water sign strongly, so a Cancer, possibly a Scorpio like yourself, or a Pisces. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case. I do want to look at that Seven of Swords, though, because it's obviously sticking out like a sore thumb. But I do see you definitely connecting with someone, and I do see you developing a lot of, emotions here for this particular person. I just want to look at the Seven of Swords just to verify something really quickly. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. King of Swords, Nine of Swords, and then we also have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like you're keeping your relationship with this fairly new person a secret. Now, keep in mind the roles could be reversed, so just keep that in mind. But I am getting that you're keeping your relation, this fairly new connection between you and this person, a secret from someone in particular. I do feel like you're kind of worried and concerned that this person might find out about this fairly new person and what they might say and or do. I am definitely getting that. For some of you, you could be extremely worried and concerned about an air sign, so a Gemini, Libra, possibly an Aquarius, maybe even an earth sign, so a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but you're very worried and concerned this person might find out about this fairly new relationship and what they might say and or do. Okay. How does this person currently view this relationship? Okay. I really do like this person, to be honest. This new person that you currently find yourself connecting with, this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, they kind of come off to me as like a no BS type of individual, which I do like about this person. And they also come off to me as somebody who like tells it how it is. They're like very blunt and very, very honest. So I also like that about this person. Also very, very hardworking, very, very career-oriented individual. So let's talk. In regards to how they're currently viewing this relationship, I'm going to be honest. I feel like you're going to give this person every reason to want to love again, okay? I feel like prior to you, they wanted absolutely nothing to do with love. But I don't know. Is there something about you that's causing them to like think, okay, wait a minute, like, this is somebody I can see myself, having a serious relationship with. This is somebody I can see myself building towards a life with. So I feel like this person's very curious to see where life could possibly take the both of you. They're definitely interested. That's one thing I will say. And they definitely see a lot of potential here. But, I just kind of feel like they have that mentality of, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay. Let's keep going. You're lying. I just random. I feel like you're telling somebody this, but you're lying. You're lying. Who are you saying this to? I don't know, but you're lying to somebody. And it's not this queen over here that you're lying to. You're lying to somebody else is kind of what I'm getting. Because I just been busy. Just been busy, just been busy, like I feel like you're trying to like, I just feel like you're trying to get somebody to like go away. You know what I mean? I feel like you're trying to get somebody to like go away, like, but they're not getting the message. Not literally, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like you're trying to show somebody how disinterested in you are. But it's like they're not getting the message. It's like, oh, you're busy. Okay, that's fine. Got it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I understand. Completely understand. But it's like they're not getting it. Like, you just became so, like, disinterested in this person. And I feel like you're making it abundantly clear that you're, like, so not interested in this person anymore. But instead of you just telling them straight up, like, hey, listen, I just don't think this is going to work. Like, I don't even see you going down that route. I don't even see you going down that route. Like, I just see you, like, talking to this person less, you know, acting as if you are completely disinterested, you know, in this person because you are. You know, you might hit this person with the, you know, listen, I'm extremely busy. Sorry. Can't talk this whole week because I'm gonna be busy this whole week. You know what I mean? Like, but you're not. I mean, ain't nobody that freaking busy, let's be honest. But I just don't feel like you're being honest with whoever this individual is. Okay, before I continue, let me put my phone on the charger 1 second. Okay, and we're back. Let's tell me more about this energy. Yeah, the Knight of Cups and the Five of Swords, and we also have the High Priestess. Interesting. It's like you don't want to tell this person like what you're really up to and what you're really doing because you're afraid of what they might say and or do. Okay, tell me more about the Two of Swords. I keep getting that. It's like you're afraid of what they might say and or do. Like, you truly are. What do you think they're on? I don't even understand your relationship with this. I don't know. Like, I don't even know your relationship to this human either. I feel like you're worried and concerned that this person's gonna like try to self-sabotage things here between the two of you. I keep getting you're worried about what they might say and or do. But that's like another thing too, right? It's like technically you're keeping secrets from this person that you currently find yourself connecting with, as well as this person, I guess, that you're so worried and concerned is going to self-sabotage things here between you and this person. So, I mean, this could definitely represent somebody that you were dating / getting to know prior to you essentially meeting this person. That's a possibility. But you're not being honest and or transparent with anybody here. Like, you're not being honest and transparent with them when it comes down to this unresolved issue here you have from the past, and you're not being honest and transparent with the past when it comes down to your whole new situation. Like, you're not being honest and transparent here with neither one of these people. I feel like you're afraid of what the past might essentially do if they find out about this person, like what they might say and or do. And I think that you're worried and concerned that if you were to be open and honest with this person over here, it's going to cause them to lose interest in you. It's going to cause them to want nothing to do with you. And you don't want that either. So it's like, this is why you feel like you have to, like, you know, move in silence and say nothing to anybody. Okay, how does this person currently feel? Come on, let's go. Okay. I do want to look at the Ten of Wands, but we do have the Judgment card, and then we also have the Six of Wands out here. In regards to how this person is currently feeling, things between the two of you, according to them, has essentially been unfolding very, very nicely. I mean, this is somebody that, you know, looks forward to, you know, seeing you and speaking to you. I just kind of feel like this person, it's just the way that they live their life. Like, it's very like routine. Like, they go to work, they do their 9 to 5, they come back home, you know, chill, watch some TV, make some dinner, take a shower, go to bed, do it all over again. And then they do it again, and then they do it again. And it's like this person hasn't really been allowing other things to like coexist in their life. And it's been that way for quite some time now. I just kind of feel like they made their whole entire life about like work, you know, their career, their business, if they have one. That's pretty much about it. You know, this person lives a very simple life, nothing wrong with that. But I feel like finally they have something, you know what I mean, to look forward to, like you and their relationship with you and hearing from you and spending time with you. Like, they're finally allowing other things to coexist in this human being's life besides work, because I feel like this person might even be like a little bit of a workaholic. But tell me more about the 10 of Wands. We have the 3 of Swords, we got the 4 of Swords, and then we also have the World again. again, prior to essentially meeting you, and it's going to sound like a broken record, but prior to essentially meeting you, this person went through like a really bad marriage and a relationship that caused them to not really want anything to do with love. Hence why they made like their business their main focus slash priority, their career their main focus slash priority, their job their main focus slash priority, and just put love on the back burner. But I do feel like that's something that's going to drastically change on their behalf as far as wanting nothing to do with love is concerned. I feel like that's something that's going to drastically change on their part now that you're in their life. What actions will Scorpio take towards this person or moving forward? So you have the Page of Wands. We also have the Strength card to the Empress. You really do look at this person in very, very beautiful lighting. You look at this person like they're an empress. So that's somebody who's basically exceeded your expectations. Like they check everything that you truly want and desire. Within a person, it's like the more you talk to them, the more you get to know them, the more, you find yourself wanting more out of them in your relationship with them. Now, as far as like this other individual is concerned, we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Five of Cups, we have the Eight of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles to the Five of Wands. I just don't feel like you're being honest with this person. Like I feel like, and I'm just gonna be blunt with you, right? Like I feel like you're not nipping this in the ass, if you will. Like, and I feel like it's kind of stemming from a place of, well, I mean, I don't know what they're going to say, and I don't know what they're going to do, and I don't know how they're going to take it, and, what if I hurt their feelings? I'm not trying to do that, and I get that, but, like, you're kind of dragging this, around the block and around the corner, my friend, okay? Because this person from your past is still lingering in your energy, and it's like, I keep seeing you hitting them with a boatload of excuses. Oh, well, my bad, it's just, like, I just been busy, with work. Or I just got a lot of stuff, going on, and, I'm actually thinking, about moving soon, and I'm dealing with that too, or I'm thinking about starting a new job, so I'm thinking, I'm dealing with that too. It's like you got a million things going on in your life, and that's why you can't make time for them, and that's why you can't make room for them, and that's why you've been so different. And I just kind of, and this is where I feel like you're going to eventually start to kind of get a little frustrated with the situation yourself, because when you sit there and tell this person like, yo, like my bad, like I'm busy, I'm going to be busy all week, matter of fact. And when they hit you with the, okay, yeah, that's fine, I understand. It's like, and then a week goes by and they hit you back up, you're going to be like, oh my God, like what the hell, like great, they're back. They didn't get the message, clearly, and then when they come back, you're on your way like, hey, so when are we going to hang out? We're going to spend time together. It's just, I got a lot of things going on right now, you know what I mean? Work, I'm trying to move, I'm trying to do this and this and this and this, and I just got a lot going on right now. I just need to be by myself. No, but talk to me. Let me be there for you. You're going to eventually get frustrated with this human in the situation because you're not being upfront with them. You're not being upfront with them. You're going to eventually get frustrated with the situation. You're going to eventually get frustrated with the situation, and you're just going to end up, being like, you know what? This is what's going on. This is what's going on, okay? Happy? Like, this is what's going on. Like, you're going to eventually snap and just tell them, because you're going to get frustrated with the situation. You're going to get tired of making excuses as to why you don't talk to them anymore, or hang out with them anymore, or call them. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to get frustrated, and you're just going to snap, and you're just going to say something, because in the meantime, all this person's going to be doing is constantly hitting up. So when are we going to hang out? When are we going to spend time together? Why aren't you making time for me? Why have you been so MIA? What's going on? Like, you're going to get annoyed very quickly with this person. But it's just because you're not, like, I get it. You might not want to hurt this person's feelings or what the case may be. I understand that, but they're going to keep coming back, you know what I mean, until you tell them, the truth. We have the Page of Swords, we have the Two of Wands, we also have the King of Wands, here we go, with the Eight of Swords, and then we also have the Devil, and then we also have the, there's something about you that, how do I explain the feeling that they're getting? It's like an intuitive hit, if you will, but there's like this, like, there's just something about you that they consider to be off, quote unquote off about you. Like there's something about you that's a little off. It's kind of the feeling that they're essentially getting. I mean, you are dealing with a feminine energy. Feminine energies are very, very intuitive. So, you know, on an intuitive level, there's just something about you that just like, they don't know what it is. They can't quite put their finger on it. And it's causing them to feel like they can't fully trust you or this entire situation. And they don't know if it has anything to do with, it being that time of the month. They don't know if it has anything to do with past traumas, or them just kind of overthinking it. They don't know, but there's just something about you that there's just something off. You know what I mean? There's just something off is kind of what I'm getting. And it kind of looks like they're trying to figure it out, but for the life of them, they just can't. They just can't quite seem to figure out what it is exactly about you that they kind of are sensing. There's like, oh, there's something off, about Square. I don't know what it is, but it's just something about them, I feel like what they're sensing and feeling is this issue that you got going on here in the background that you don't want them to essentially know about. Yeah. I think that's kind of what they're sensing and feeling, to be honest. What's going to end up happening between Scorpio and this other human? We have the Seven of Cups. We got the Fool. And then we also have the Queen of Cups to the Nine of Cups. And then we also have the Three of Swords. And then we also have the Four of Swords. Okay. In regards to what's going to end up happening here between you, you're going to eventually get to that point where you're going to start to become very aggravated and annoyed, and you're just going to snap and just going to tell them, like, look, okay, seeing somebody else, it's not working out between us. Like, can you please leave me alone? Can you please stop contacting me? Can you please just stop? I think it's going to hurt this person's feelings, to say the least, because with you, they really did want to essentially pursue something serious with you. It just kind of looks like for whatever reason, you just simply weren't ready for what they were essentially ready for. So I do feel like they're going to be extremely hurt by that. How is it that you weren't ready to be in a relationship with them, but you're ready to be in a relationship with this one over here? Like, that's how they're going to look at it. So, they're going to feel a lot of different ways. They're going to feel hurt and betrayed and deceived by you. But I do feel like, eventually they'll get over it. And eventually they'll start dating somebody new and talking to somebody new. I am definitely getting that, okay? So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.